Well, I got the car that I was looking for. One of the cars I was looking for. I was going after a 2018 Ford Mustang EcoBoost. And if I couldn't get that one, which I got turned down by Ford for financing because they said my credit wasn't good enough, then I was going to go after a 2018 Honda Accord. And I wanted to go after the Touring, but it was a little bit too expensive, and they wouldn't finance me for it because, well, my credit's good, but it's, still not good enough for something that expensive. So I got the 2-liter Sport. This car it's amazing. I mean, the power that this thing has. If you put it in sport mode, it'll squeal the tires in every gear. So I don't need that much power. I have it just because, I wanted a 2-liter because it's got more passing power and it's going to be more satisfying overall. I'm not going to be disappointed with it. And I wanted to get something that was really nice. The thing that made me like the new Accord so much is the fact that their new Honda safety system, the whole sensing package, is available even on the lowest end model. That's something that got me about the new Accord. It has lane departure warning, lane keeping assist. It has road departure mitigation. It has collision mitigation. It has traction control. It has adaptive cruise control with low speed follow. It has electronic parking brake, which automatically comes on when you put the car in park and turn the car off. It automatically sets the parking brake. It has a brake hold feature so that when you get to a stop sign, you can take your foot off the brake and the car will hold itself in place and will only go when you either press down on the gas, or if you're in cruise, it will go when you press the resume button on the cruise control button. It's a decent sounding system. It's only like six speakers, I think, but it's good for what it is. I'm actually going to, just deal with it the way that it is. Eventually, I'll upgrade it and put a sub in here because, I got to have my bass. But I'm very pleased with this car. Very pleased with it. It's totally different than the 2013 that I had. That CVT was just too rubber bandy. It had a lot of lag in it when it came to like getting up to go for power. And it just was not very spirited driving. It just was very, I don't know, underwhelming. This 10-speed auto is, oh my God, it's just so amazing. And it just drives like a car should. I thought when I first got that car, I thought, I'm tired of transmissions that shift. They're so 2000s or 20th century. But a regular normal shifting transmission is where it's at. The CVTs, they're not for me. And maybe they'll improve them in the future. Maybe they'll be less rubber bandy and they'll be more responsive. But until then, I like this one. And this is the one that I'm going to keep. So, this is kind of like a review for the car. I hope you enjoyed it, because I'm going to enjoy every second in this car. This car is amazing. It's got so much great technology, it's so comfortable in the seating position, the steering feel and the drive. It's even though this car is a sport model and my car was an LX, the LX had a base suspension in it that was really, really rough, really choppy. This one is just so much better. It's got so much more stability. It's like a half inch lower to the ground. It's an inch longer and about an inch wider, which makes it more stable in the turns. It just feels better on the road overall versus the other one. And the looks of this thing is amazing. I mean, it's one thing to see it on the web. It's one thing to see pictures of it on a website or go to YouTube and watch a video. But seeing it in person, completely different. It does look like a Civic a little bit up front, but that's the way Honda's going with their new cars. They're giving it that look with the jewel headlights. and the rear end looks a little bit like a Civic. It's got a little bit of change in the taillights, but they're really nice looking in person. But this car, from the side profile, it does look like an Audi A7. It looks fantastic. It's got that nice coupe profile, and it just looks so cool. So I hope you enjoy this video, because I'm enjoying this car, and I will talk to you guys later.